Alright guys, welcome back to another quiz. And today's quiz is courtesy, once again, of JMU0921001. And we're going to look at all the defunct coasters in the Six Flags chain. So, if you couldn't tell, I'm wearing this ridiculous shirt of Goliath at Six Flags New England, so here's one answer for free for you guys. I bought this after it closed down at like a discounted rate, and I've never worn it before, so this is the first time. So, I'm going to put this link to the quiz in the description below, so if you guys want to take the quiz and then come back and see how your score compares with mine, feel free to do so. This one should be pretty hard. I think that there's a couple of parks here that are going to trip me up, like Great Adventure in New England have a lot of defunct coasters. So we'll see how we do. So 71 coasters, 15 minutes. Let's get started. Okay, so starting with Frontier City, my home park, I should know this. Okay, so they had Wild Kitty. I think they might actually have a couple of these. Yep, the one that closed in 2012 and one in 2018. They also had the one that was inside. I think it was called Nightmare Cave. Nightmare. Uh-oh. Oh man, what was it called? I'm gonna have to come back to it. I knew they had a Flitzer at one point. And then they had a Wild Mouse. Okay, the Wild Mouse was down at New England. Okay. Maybe a Mad Mouse? Okay, what was the one called that was inside? Oh, jeez. Nightmare Cave. Why does that sound... Why do I think it's called Nightmare Cave? That's not right. Anyway, going on to the Great Escape. They had Nightmare at Crack Axle Canyon. And I think they had either, it was a kiddie coaster or was it Pinfari? I think they had the one that was called Italian roller coaster that was a Pinfari Zyklon. Okay, so those are the two at Great Escape. Laurent, tricky spelling on some of these. They had a Wildcat. I think it was called like Montañas Russes. It's a miracle I spelled that right. I have no idea. Okay. They also had Cobra, the stand-up coaster. They also had the Super Menage, the famous terrible coaster. And then they also had, the Flitzer. What was the Flitzer called? La Course or Las Courses? I don't know what these words mean in French. La Course. Okay. Hey, I got them all for the run. I did not expect that. Okay. Six Flags America only has 3. Python, the shuttle loop. They also had Two-Face. That's actually a coaster that I saw in person, but it was closed, so I couldn't ride it. Flip side. And then, oh my gosh, what was the other one? Was it an adult coaster? Was it that Cannonball coaster? Cannonball? Was it the Great Alonzo's Cannonball? Maybe Alonzo with a Z? Okay. Cool, got that one. Darien Lake only has 1. I think that was the same one as Nightmare at Crack Axle Canyon. What was it called there? Was that one called Nightmare Cave or Nightmare at Phantom Cave? Okay, cool, got that one. Discovery Kingdom shouldn't be too hard. They didn't start adding coasters here till the 90s, so they had a Pandemonium. That one's down in Mexico now. They had Zonga, and the last one. Roar, the RMC Joker. Okay. Fiesta Texas. Speaking of RMCs, let's do Rattler. And then in the back of the park, they had the Joker's Revenge, that Vekoma that ran backwards. So, spelled it right, that'd be helpful. Okay. Great Adventure. This one is going to be tough. So at least let me get the easy one, because I do not want to leave like an obvious one on the table. So let's start with Batman and Robin the Chiller. Great American Scream Machine. Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder. My keyboard's lagging today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm screen capturing this. Rolling Thunder also at Great America. That was the bobsled. They had a couple of ride rotation rides. They had Shockwave. And Shockwave also at Great America. And they had the Sarajevo bobsleds, which should also give me a point for Magic Mountain. Okay. Alright, they also had Ultra Twister, which I really wish they still had because that'd be cool to ride. And Viper, the one that was right there before El Toro came in. Okay, what else did they have? They had Rolling Thunder. They also had Little Thunder, or Little Thunder, and they had an Alpen Blitz. They had Big Fury, which was a Schwarzkopf, I believe, or a. Okay, so I'm only missing two for Great Adventure. These are alphabetical, so sometimes you can kind of look at what's left and kind of pin like what the first letter started with based on what's left. So they had the Schwarzkopf, I think it was called Wild Rider. Yes, that closed in 1980. All right, I'm missing one. Great American Scream Machine, Little Thunder. Oh, Lightning Loops. Yes, of course. So Lightning. Lightning was a coaster at Six Flags New England. I didn't know that, but hey, I got it right, so that's good. Let's do Lightning Loops. Cool. All right, that takes care of Great Adventure. That's a mini miracle right there. I got all those right. Great America. Okay, Iron Wolf. We also got Raging Cajun, so that takes care of the coasters that got shipped off to Six Flags America. Oh man, what else is at Great America? So when you do Great America, sometimes I know that they had a lot of the same coasters that Great America had in California. So I'm pretty sure they had the Gulf Coaster, which is the kids coaster, and they had Tidal Wave, which is the loop, the shuttle loop. They had Deja Vu, which should give me a few points here. And the last one, Z-Force? Yes, Z-Force. So that is the flashback at Magic Mountain. Also, Z-Force should be over Georgia too. So, okay, Magic Mountain. This one, if I miss anything here, I should just quit because I wrote the book on this park. So let's start with Mountain Express, Colossus. Moving up, we had Shockwave, Sarajevo Bobsled, Cyclone, Flashback. Flashback also over Texas. That was their boomerang. So then we got Deja Vu. Already got Green Lantern. Can't forget that one. Really laggy and it's really bugging me. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Okay. I think that's it for Magic Mountain. Okay. Mexico. Medusa. This is one they RMC'd. Okay, New England. This park's been around for hundreds of years, maybe thousands, I'm not even sure. But they had a lot of coasters back in the old days, so let's try to get the easy one, starting with Goliath. Oh, Goliath's not on here. Maybe this quiz is old. Because I think Goliath's only been officially defunct for a year, so maybe this was made before that. Okay, so sorry, you don't get a free answer after all. Sorry about that. Black Widow. Their Aero Shuttle Loop. They also had the RMC Cyclone, the original Cyclone. I know they had an old wooden coaster called Greyhound, which is a cool name for a ride. And they had some kiddie coaster called like Little Ricky something. Little Ricky or Little Ricky's coaster. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember the full name of it. Okay. I'm trying to think about it. The Frontier City, what even called Nightmare Mine? There, Nightmare Mine. Okay, I don't know what I was putting in there before, but I don't know, that just popped into my head. New England. Anything else from New England? They had something like Giant Dipper. Giant Dip. Not Giant Dipper. Wildcat? Yeah, Wildcat. Is there anything obvious that I'm missing? Or are the rest of them just like super old? I don't remember. There's just too many old coasters here. Over Georgia. I did a video about all the old coasters at Over Georgia, all the ones that they used to have. So we had Deja Vu Viper. I know they had a mini mine train, just like Over Texas does. And Georgia Cyclone, which is now Wicked Cyclone. Man, this thing is so laggy. It's really making me angry. Okay. All right, Over Texas only has 4. We already got Flashback. Let's do Texas Giant. And let's do... Oh man, what was the other one? I think they had a Cucaracha. That was a Wild Mouse. And... Oh, what's the last one? Schwarzkopf. Jet Scream was at St. Louis. I'll put that in now. What was the one at Over Texas called? Help me. It starts with an A, B, or a C. This is at the top of the list. Big Bend. Yes. Okay. So St. Louis has 2 more. They had a kiddie coaster called Rock and Roller. I know that. And last one. They haven't taken anything out in a while. I know that. Not a wooden coaster. Should be Ninja. They should take Ninja out. That'd be nice, but they're not going to. I think... Didn't they used to have 2 mine trains? River King mine train? I'm not typing in the box. River King. Okay, so they had 2 mine trains. I think they shipped the other one off somewhere. Maybe Dollywood, or I don't remember where it was. Okay, so I've reached the end of the list. Looks like I got all of them except for these guys at New England. I knew I would not get 100% on this because the stuff at New England is just too obscure. I got quite a bit on here, but I think I need to call it. I'm not going to get those, so there's just no way. All right, let's see what I missed. All right, it was Little Ricky's Little Twister. So I knew it was Little Ricky, I just didn't know what the full name was. And then Whirlwind Racer. Okay, so that was pretty good. That was better than I thought I was going to do. I guess it helps to study these parks' history if you have the time. So that's 97%, 69 out of 71. I'd really be curious to see if you guys can get 100% on this. If you are, you're like a hardcore coaster historian, because this is hard to do. I mean, I think I'm kind of an expert on like the old coasters at the parks, at least in America. But even New England tripped me up. So that's all for this quiz. If you guys did take it, be sure to put your score down below. I'd like to see how you guys did. The average on this quiz is only 49%. So I think we can bring that up a little bit. Thanks again to JMU 09210001 for giving me some really nice quizzes the last couple of weeks. And that's all. So thanks for watching. See you next time.